Hey, Frontline fans! Welcome back to Comic Frontline. And fans, you're back with me, Mike Spider Slayer, getting ready to do that all-important comic book review. So you, the fans, can make a decision on what comic books to buy. And today, guys, we're talking about Brian Michael Bendis and Dave Marquez, Civil War II. Nice cover here as we get to see Miles. It looks like he's going to cut off the head of Captain America. Yeah, right, like that's going to happen. We were left with that crazy cliffhanger with Miles holding Captain America dead. And if Captain America is dead at this point, is it really a bad thing? Because he's Hail Hydra Captain America. The Dave Marquez artwork inside this book is absolutely gorgeous. For me, he really doesn't disappoint. The colors are really good. There's always a ton of emotion in his characters' facial expressions, which are really well done. And this book is centered around Miles Morales a lot. And we get to see him going through some crazy experiences in here, and he's in agonizing pain. He just doesn't know what to do. Just a good looking book overall, in my opinion. Now, the one thing that Civil War II has brought to the table, I must say, is it's brought a lot of emotion on the table, and I feel that that's when this series does its best. The last issue we had was this whole battle sequence, which we knew was going to happen, but it didn't do the series really any justice. Now that we get to the emotional part once again with Miles, does it do the series more justice, or is it just drawn out? So let's just find out, shall we? So in this book, we wind up seeing that Captain Marvel, she sits there and does this ceasefire, and right away she says Miles is basically under arrest and they need to detain him because of this vision that we saw at the end of the last issue. And so right away it sparks this debate, and once again Tony says, Carol, you can't sit here and hold him against his will. Let him make the decision. And in this issue you wind up seeing that it feels like more and more characters are going towards Iron Man's side, Tony Stark's side. Captain America kind of joins his side and is at his side. You wind up seeing Black Panther at his side as well. And it's kind of like, you feel like, yes, it's like, okay, when is Captain Marvel just going to break at this point and just, say, I give up, I understand where you're coming from, but she's still holding her ground. And so it was very interesting to see that. And again, it was a very emotional book. And so what happens is Captain America sits there and gives Miles an ultimatum, what do you want to do? And he says, I want to go home. So they take Thor, and he's sitting there, and she's sitting there and trying to take him home. And he's just like, just drop me here, just drop me. And we can see he's just emotionally spent. He sees that vision that he physically killed Captain America, and he can't take it, and he just screams out in agony and in pain. As the issue progresses, we feel that Ulysses' visions are getting unstable and unpredictable, but growing stronger. And also, we see that the Guardians of the Galaxy are the few members that are left that are still with Carol Danvers at the same time. So, once again, as we get to the end of this issue, we get to see them discuss and talk and things like that. And we see that, again, it's taking a toll on everybody. It's even taking a toll on Carol, because she sees these visions. She sees the vision of Miles. She sees the dead vision of Bruce. And she just breaks down and she's crying as well. And then at the end of the day, we wind up seeing Miles kind of last where he was supposed to be before he kills Captain America. So I don't know. We'll see. So what did I think about this book? Again, emotionally, it's there, and that's what makes the event, a decent event. But I feel now the event has gone on too long. I feel that it should end here. It should not continue. The whole thing with Bruce made it long enough. I feel that the Miles thing is really not necessary. It's just an added thing to the whole Civil War event, and I just find it not needed, in my opinion. It's just, even though it's emotionally driven, it's just like, how long can we go on about this? So even me, I'm rambling on about how long we can carry on this event. minus this event, minus this Miles part, it should have ended at this particular issue. And that's really all I'm going to say about that. How it ends, we're not sure yet, but we all know if you read Infamous Iron Man that Tony Stark is probably going to die because that's already been spilt. So we'll see what happens. I liked it. It wasn't the best issue of Civil War. I'm probably going to give it a 3.5 to 3/4 stars. It was okay. If you took away any of the emotion out of the book, it probably would have been less than that. So, guys, now it's your turn to leave your comments below on what you thought of Civil War 2. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Is it going on too long like some Marvel events tend to do? Is it fizzling out like some Marvel events tend to do? And, guys, as always, thank you for watching Comic Frontline. And until the next comic book review, this is Mike Spider Slayer signing off. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Bye.